It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. The Yanks will try to complete the series sweep on the road against their division rivals right after this. Chase Anderson, a right-hander from the state of Texas, is the man on the mound here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Cano. He will lead this one off today. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty V, it hasn't been a very good homestand. And Dero, through the first 5 games of this set, 1-4, that's not going to get it done at this level.
Yeah, and have lost in a variety of ways, whether it be on some bad pitching, some mistakes in the middle of the zone, untimely defense, not swinging the bats well. They have to find a way to get this win today.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. 65 degrees our temperature here at first pitch. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Batting second.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela with 10 runs batted in on 5 hits in the series. He's a guy to keep an eye on in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes. And set up behind the dish is Woody Keller as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
You know, Dero, Woody Keller's a good umpire, but at times the consistency kind of wavers a little bit. I'm not sure if you'd say he's a low ball umpire or a high ball umpire. Sometimes his zone changes from game to game.
Yeah, he can be a little inconsistent, Dan, no question about it, but he's approachable. As an offensive player, I just want to be able to turn around and say, is that as far as you're going today? And Woody will usually give you an answer.
Pull the route is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Third, the first baseman, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Lou Gehrig, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. First pitch on its way.
Hot one.
2 out, nobody on. Cutter low, 1-1.
1-1.
Line shot to third, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. Nothing for the Yankees in their first. The Blue Jays' first set of swings next on MLB Network. Orlando Hernandez, the Cuban-born right-hander, will be on the mound to start. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long.
Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
The pitch.
Ball.
Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty B, they've come out guns a-blazing so far in this series. Won the first 2 games of this series in blowout fashion. Nothing they'd like more than to win Game 3 of this series and continue their hot winning ways.
Yeah, Dan, there's been a fight at the bat rack. They have really come alive on the offensive side and look to continue that today.
1-1 home. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Fielded cleanly, and there's one away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Next to bat for Toronto, Roberto Alomar, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Stepping in, Paul Molitor, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Throw over to first.
Each day.
From the belt, the pitch.
Ball, no. 1 ball, no strike.
Alomar, base runner at first with 1 out. And it looked like the fastball got away from him there. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. See you later. A 2-run home run off the bat of Paul Molitor. Home run number 2 for him on the year as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's how the manager drew it up right there. Hold the visiting team scoreless and then grab a huge home run in the first.
Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here comes the first pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
Hey, last 2 pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's laid on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher. But you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Coming to the plate now, John Olerud. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. And he'll miss the target away with a fastball. It's 1-0. Olerud is a highly regarded defender, especially as corner infielders go. Some guys at first or third are there because they can hit, but he takes a lot of pride in his defense, and as a result, it's definitely not uncommon for him to make an impact on the game with his glove. 2-0 count. The pitch finds the zone, strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
The 2-1 home is in there for strike number 2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
In a double play situation, you kind of expect most pitches to be down in the zone, hoping for a ground ball. So that was an interesting pitch selection to go up in the zone. I think he caught him off guard a little bit.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A runner on first with 2 away. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Too high that time, and it's 3-1.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Just hung in there on that one. And whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4 according to Woody Keller.
At this rate, he's going to set some kind of a record for walks issued in a game, or he'll get an early hook. We'll see if he can settle down here and start to find the strike zone, or if he continues to struggle.
Now in the box, Teoscar Hernandez. And now the Blue Jays look to put some more across the plate in this opening frame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Hit high and deep to left field. Back goes Stanton to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next for New York, Mickey Mantle. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
No.
That's by him for strike one. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
Sure does, and it's always difficult to sweep and win a series on the road, especially when you're playing a division opponent.
Anderson is at least partially known for a good changeup, and it's not just any change of speed pitch. It dances all over the place. Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. The Yankees put up a big number in the runs column yesterday, so a repeat of that would certainly help their efforts in going for this sweep here today.
Sweeps aren't easy to do at this level, particularly with the competition being so stiff. They're down a couple of runs early, but there's a lot of baseball left in the way they're playing right now. This game's far from over.
First pitch on its way. Tino Martinez comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Bases are empty, one man out. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And a half swing here, but he pretty clearly went around, and it's 1-2 now. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the former American League Rookie of the Year, Big Aaron Judge. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
We're playing 11. 1 ball, 1 strike.
That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Hey, I admit I'm a little biased. There's nothing better than that pop of a glove on a good fastball. Looking forward to hearing a lot more of that pop the rest of this one.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Moreno finds it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're still down. It's 2-0. Now batting, Rendell Grichuk. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Oh, beautiful dive. Hats off to that one. Well, let's get another look at that diving play on show track. Obviously a great job just to get the glove on it, and perhaps just as impressive was the throw to first. Got a lot behind that ball to nab the runner up the line. Digging in, Gabriel Moreno, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now here it comes. And that misses, ball one. The 1-0. Hit on the ground out to short. Torres has it. Throw will be well laid as he reaches it first. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Gabriel Moreno has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up one of the all-time shortstops, Omar Vizquel. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Runners on first with one down. Fouled away. Here comes another 0-2. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Boy, talk about a rough one for this guy. Falls behind in the first inning and back-to-back singles here in the second. This could be a short night for this pitcher.
Yeah, they're passing the baton on the offensive side, putting it on this pitcher early.
Roberto Alomar will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. First and second now, one man out. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. Cano backs up and takes care of it. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Paul Molitor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. Hack on another here as the runner scores from second.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Into the box, Joe Carter. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right. Strike 1 comes into play here at 273. 4 home runs and an even 20 RBIs. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Oh, too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-1. Popped him up. Posada shading to his right. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Now the pitch. Got him to reach out of the zone for that one. Strike 1. Torres is certainly a versatile middle infielder, playing shortstop today despite being a second baseman naturally.
Yeah, Matty, normally the transition from second base to shortstop goes the other way around, but this guy has such a strong arm. I don't see it being any problem for him to put his foot in the ground, backhand something in that 5-6 hole, and throw a strike to first base.
Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2. Pitch on the way. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. The 2-2 one more time. Again, he sends it out of play. Another try at 2-2. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Carter is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out. And with one away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. One out here in the Yankees' third inning, and here's the switch hitting Jorge Posada. First delivery to him on the way.
Outside.
Here it comes, 1-0. Had him out in front there as he takes strike one on the circle change. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike two. Ground ball right side. Alomar gloves it. Throw to first to be in time to get Posada two away.
Batting ninth, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there, 1-0.
1 ball, no strike.
Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. High in the air down the right field line. Long run for the right fielder. He takes the turn and heads for second. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Hey, he started the offensive production with a bang right there. That's the first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving that ball to and over the wall for a ground rule double, and he's basically able to stroll into second base.
At the plate, Robinson Cano. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And this catches the outside corner, strike 1.
Might have to change your game plan in the box right here. If he's going to pound away, might have to work the opposite field.
The 1-1. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Hernandez. And that's the third out. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. And we're back for the bottom of the third. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. Our research team found that to this point in the game, they've only missed the ball on less than 5% of their swings. Major League average is closer to 25%. So to put it simply, their hand-eye coordination at the plate is second to none right now.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Up,
Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, John Olerud. Now pitch on the way. In there for strike one, 0-1.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. High hop, and he barehands it. He is out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
So one away in the Toronto third, and that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
One out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
They obviously circled him before the game that they were not going to let him beat them. Walked him his first time up, and now they're nibbling again.
2 balls and a strike.
That is a pro pitch right there. 2-0 curveball for a strike. You make those kind of pitches, you'll be around for a long time.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 2-2. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Count even now at 1-1. Straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Super important situation right here for the pitcher to go 1-2-3. Get back in the dugout, regroup. He struggled early, but if he can knock out this 1-2-3 inning, I think he can right the ship.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Blue Jays go down in order, but they lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the third baseman, Gio Urshela. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball, go. 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Misses. Ball 2.
2 balls, no strikes.
Called a strike there. 2-1. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Hey, throwing the ball great up until this point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk. Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 3-2. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And to this point, these two have topped out at 95 and 91 miles an hour respectively. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig. First offering on its way.
Be right. Ball. One strike.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Under this one is Grichuk, and there are two away now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
So here's the cleanup hitter. Mickey Mantle comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Ball. One ball, no strike. Ball 2.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
One strike.
No runs, just one hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that's ball 3 now as it just misses below the zone.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2 to the Yankees center fielder.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Line down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score where you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding forward now is the DH, Tino Martinez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Yeah.
Curveball looked at here for strike 1. And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2-ball, 1-strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
2 out with the man at first. And he's really given some leeway on the outside edge here. 2-2 now. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at bat here. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. They trail it here 3-0. Here's Randall Grichuk, 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
The right fielder, Randall Grichuk.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yep.
The windup and the 0-1. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Up next to the Blue Jays, the catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
Striding into the box, Gabriel Moreno. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Lifts it into the air to shallow center. Here comes Mantle on for it. He makes the running play. 2 down.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Omar Vizquel. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Now here it comes. Late square, and this is popped up. Urshela is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side is quickly retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with the Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. He said the problem is they're allowing themselves to fall behind in the count way too often, which is forcing them to constantly be in protect mode and swing at bad pitches. A lot of their outs have come from at-bats where they've fallen behind, so the focus going forward needs to be about being the aggressor early in the at-bats.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Thank you, Heidi.
The right fielder, Aaron Judge.
First pitch on its way. Aaron Judge is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Standing in now, Gleyber Torres. Lays off 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and away from getting back on track.
Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away and move on to the next one.
A runner at first with no outs here. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Judge is on his way home. He scores as it's now a 2-run game.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now, working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. 0-1, here's the pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Here it comes on 0-2. A runner at second, nobody out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
Ready on 1-2. Change of speed there, but it's taken for a ball. 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
Sent on the ground out to second. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Man, I thought this at-bat was over. Down 0-2. He's able to work himself back into a hitter's count, 2-2, and he's able to find the knockout there.
Thomas Pannone comes on now in an awfully difficult situation as there are two on here with nobody out. Giancarlo Stanton now, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Runners are at first and third with none out. Ball and a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Working for the punch out and the offering. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. So a full count now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Now a swing and a miss, and Stanton is down on strikes for out number 1.
The batter, number 2.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robinson Cano. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey, I don't have a problem with him taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. Grounded to the right. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's just your classic ribby knock right there, Dan. He's able to turn on the pitch he wanted right there and drive it into the outfield.
Good job getting the barrel to the ball right there, able to get that one through, and picks up an RBI. Hard hit and a well-deserved run batted in.
Stepping in now, Gio Urshela. A ball and no strikes. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Bouncer up the middle. Alomar fields it cleanly. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a runner left on. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Blue Jays 3 and the Yankees 2. Digging in once again, Roberto Alomar. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Roberto Alomar.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
The batter, the third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Digging in to try it again, Paul Molitor. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. First pitch on its way. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
2-0 to count.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The left fielder, number 29, Joe Carter.
And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Joe Carter. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Line drive to left. Stanton is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. They're up 3-2. Ready once again, Lou Gehrig. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th.
Now batting, the center fielder, Mickey Mantle.
Now at the plate, Mickey Mantle. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside.
And some action now in the Toronto bullpen as a right-hander starts to get loose. The 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Grounded back up the middle, and that is through into center field for a one-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, two strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice two-strike approach right there. Made a nice two-strike adjustment.
In now, Tino Martinez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. And there he goes towards second. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Racing back the center fielder, and they take the lead. It's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, the 349th of his career, as they take the lead 4-3.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Here's big Aaron Judge.
To right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
At the plate now, Torres. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Smoke toward the hole. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-3 Bombers. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, John Olerud.
The first baseman, John Olerud.
And now a pitch on the way. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Now the pitch. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2. Pitch on the way. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And the Jays are in business now. It's a leadoff double.
Man, that's got to sting for the pitcher and his teammates. They just get on the board and are feeling good about themselves, looking for a shutdown inning so they can get some more runs on the board. But instead, this guy blasts a leadoff double. Getting that shutdown inning is going to be a lot tougher now.
So striding in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. First pitch on its way. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. On its way is pitch number 75. Hit to short. And he's retired 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Teoscar.
Runner at second, 1 away, and striding into the plate next will be Teoscar Hernandez. Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball.
Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. The 1-0. And this one's in the dirt. And the runner will stay put, but the count moves to 2-0. And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Randall Grichuk at the plate now.
No.
And he takes ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. This one's a strike. It's 1-1. (4-3) our score here as we play inning number 6. Outside, 2-1. All even now, 2-2. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. 2 out here and a runner at second. And another foul ball. He's set. The payoff pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. And now this will be the 10th pitch of the at-bat. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The 3-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. On to the back third here this afternoon, and we'll have it for you next on MLB Network. Ken Giles will come out and take the ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year.
Ken Giles.
Digging in and looking for more, Jorge Posada. He singled his last time up.
Jorge Posada.
First offering on its way. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. The pitch. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Not much you can do with that one. Tied him up in knots.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton, as the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Lifetime numbers against Ken Giles. A number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. The 1-0 home.
Ball.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
Now the pitch.
You can bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. To 2-2 now.
Playing 2-2.
Into the corner and slicing foul.
Ball.
And he takes ball 3, so it's a full count now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Payoff pitch on its way. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Standing in now, Robinson Cano, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And now pitch on the way.
2 balls, 1 strike.
2 out, nobody on. And a swing and a miss, as that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And, whoa, awfully close, but it's ball 4, according to Woody Keller.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
So striding forward now, Gio Urshela. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. From the stretch. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. This is skied into short left center. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him, as that ends the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, and it remains a 4-3 game. Chad Green gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 57, Chad Green.
Leading off the inning, Gabriel Moreno, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And that'll be a base hit. So right away, the possible tying run is aboard to start the bottom of the 7th.
The batter, number 15, shortstop, Omar Vizquel.
Into the box, Omar Vizquel, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fouled away. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Three balls and a strike to Vizquel.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around it?
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Here's the 3-2. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Another payoff pitch. Here's a hard hit ball to the left side that'll be taken in out there at short. And that becomes the first out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping up now, Roberto Alomar. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Line toward the gap in left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Now this rolls all the way to the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So stepping in, Paul Molitor, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Looking for the K. Here's the pitch. Left side. Reined in. Throw gets him for the second out, but meanwhile the tying run is in to score.
I like that he didn't try to do too much there. All he needed was a ground ball to tie this thing up, and that's exactly what he does. That's great situational hitting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Joe Carter. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, pretty unlucky right there, Matty. Squared up a fastball nicely, and that's all you can do. You just want to be on time for the heater, and he's prepared for this next day bid.
And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. On a line, that's a base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
John Olerud is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. And this is just off the outside corner, ball 2.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. swing and a liner, but foul.
Come on.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there.
3-2.
It's full 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set the payoff pitch. Ground ball left side. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Blue Jays forced to settle for just the one. 8th inning coming up, and we are tied 4-4. Anthony Bass has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Anthony.
Into the box, Lou Gehrig. 4th trip to the plate for him, and he's at risk of ending that nice hitting streak that he's put together.
Yeah, chances are it's on his mind, Matt, but you just have to let that get out of the way as best you can. You have to approach this at bat just like any other. Otherwise, you're just getting in your own way.
Here comes the first pitch. A ball and no strikes.
1 ball, no strike.
Now the 1-0.
No, down.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
2-0 count. Here it comes. Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will get foul. 2-1. Bass, the former Seattle Mariner, who was signed as a free agent in the middle of last season.
Yeah, I know he expected to get a longer-term deal, but these are the facts right now. He is on a 1-year deal, and he is going to have to produce if he is going to get that multi-year he's been looking for come off-season.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mickey Mantle. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Strike 2 taken. A fastball that clips the inside black. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
1-2 is the count.
From the belt, the pitch. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Still 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Hernandez is in pursuit. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Tie ball game, 4-4 the score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starting pitchers. plate now is the designated hitter, Tino Martinez. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point.
The last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
And there's a base hit on the line. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away.
Dan, this guy's on fire. I used to say all the time, it's about 150 ABs to 200 ABs where you start figuring out what type of season you're going to have. He's obviously in May, and he's on fire.
D-Row, he's been locked in from day 1 of this season. It's continuing right now. Anything that is around the strike zone, he feels he can get the barrel to it, and he continues to hit line drives.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Aaron Judge is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. This year against right-handed pitching, Judge is below the Mendoza line. The batting average under 200, unfortunately.
Yeah, Matty, he's well aware of it. Runners in scoring position, that's where you need to be on your game. He's just expanded the zone entirely too much in these situations.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2. Gleyber Torres is on deck. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. Good battle. Count remains full. The 3-2 one more time. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Hernandez. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll take those extra 90 feet, so put runners at the corners now with 2 gone in the inning. Into the box now, Gleyber Torres. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way.
No, too low.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Vizquel picks it up, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. Home half of the 8th straight ahead, and we are tied 4-4. Tommy Kahnle is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 48, Tommy Kahnle.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. settles in at the plate.
Designated hitter, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
He's set. Here it comes. And he'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike 1. As mentioned earlier in the broadcast, this game has the potential to result in a series sweep, but of course with a tie game on our hands, that is no foregone conclusion.
Never easy to sweep. This is one of those teeter-totter games, back and forth, back and forth. We're tied going into the back end of this game right now. It'll be interesting to see how this one plays out.
The 2-1 home will not catch the zone. Ball 3. Teoscar Hernandez waits on deck. The 3-1. He lays off ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Digging in, Teoscar Hernandez. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Only play to the pitcher covering, and the runner moves into second on the play.
The right fielder, number 15, Rendell.
Digging in, Rendell Grichuk. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
He's set, and the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0 home.
2-0.
Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, so that'll hold that go-ahead run at third now with still only 1 away.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute, that fires me up right there.
Now to the plate, Gabriel Moreno. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. First offering on its way. They'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
No strike.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Well, he just threw that fastball by him.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Well, tough to say if that was their intention or not, but it's not the worst thing that can happen. A force at every base now, so there are a lot of ways to get out of this.
Settling in now, Omar Vizquel hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
From the stretch. Ball 1. Here it comes, 1-0. Swing and a liner. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Adam Ottavino was called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. To the plate now, Roberto Alomar, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. So the Bronx Bombers are looking for the sweep in this game, as we mentioned earlier, but trailing by 1, they're going to need to come from behind to do it.
This one's still well in striking distance, only trailing by 1 going late on to the game. They just need a bloop and a blast or some kind of extra base hit. This one's far from over.
Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. Urshela in foul ground. And this will land foul. The 1-2. Bases are loaded with only one out. Two and two to Hall of Famer Robbie Alomar.
This is where you got to empty the bucket out on the mound. Throw your best stuff right here, right now, and try and get out of this. If anything catches outfield grass, this game's probably over.
Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3. Paul Molitor is on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
This is a pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Stepping in now, Paul Molitor, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. And that one misses upstairs. 2-0.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Two out, bases loaded. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Ready with the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to first in time. And the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. A run on 2 hits here for Toronto. 9th inning coming up. Toronto leads this one 5-4. Tom Henke comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada.
Tough situation, down 1 here on the road, trying to score off one of the game's top closers. They've got their work cut out for them.
9th inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball 1. The 1-0.
Don't expect this pitcher to throw something over the heart of the plate. He's going to have to stay on the corners right here. Huge spot in this game. Do not miss over the heart and get beat.
And there's a fork ball for a strike. 2-1. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. Now the pitch. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Giancarlo Stanton is working on a 1-for-3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball.
The 1-0. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Popped him up. Olberu moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning.
The batter, number 24, second baseman, Robinson Cano.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Robinson Cano. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
2 balls, 1
1-run
strike.
game here in the top of the 9th. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
You got to be paying attention as an offense in a hitter's meeting in this situation. When you got a guy on the mound that you know the bottom can drop out of any pitch he throws, you have to elevate your sights.
Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Blue Jays will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. The Jays came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Anthony Bass claims the win out of the pen, his first. Tom Hinkie wraps it up for the save, his 13th of the year. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 5 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Yankees, 4 runs on 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 18 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.